Hi everyone, welcome to my DIY art puzzle tutorial. Let's get started. So this is your supply list. Any size puzzle put together. I'm using an 11 by 14 inch puzzle from my Melinda Tomasello art puzzle boutique located in my Zazzle shop. A garbage bag to protect the work surface, wax paper, scissors, painter's tape, puzzle glue. I'm using Mod Podge, sponge brush, frame the size of a puzzle. Mine is an 11 by 14. 2 foam core boards. Here I'm using two 11 by 14 inch white ones. You can purchase ones that are already colored if you'd like, and if they're not sized properly, you can either cut them down using an X-Acto blade and a straight edge ruler. Another option is to make your own colored foam core board, and I'll show you how to do that next. So as an option, if you want to cover your own foam core board using poster board, this is how you go about doing that. This is all 11 by 14. I have pre-cut foam core boards. They come in a pack of 4. And I have pre-cut poster boards. And also some spray adhesive. The spray adhesive, you need to follow the directions on the can. You'll need to do it outdoors in a well-ventilated area. You'll take your foam core board, and you'll take your spray adhesive and you'll spray it very well using lots of coverage. Make sure you get the corners. Then you're going to take your poster board and place that down on top. Make sure you get the corners match up perfectly. And then you will take and just rub over it gently. So you'll just need to make sure that you get all the air bubbles out and that it's well secure. And you leave it for 24 hours to dry. So before starting this process, what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that your work surface is covered with the garbage bag, and you tape it down using painter's tape. So I've already taped down the rest of the edges, but you just need to make sure that your work surface is protected. So you have wax paper, and you have it, I just pulled off some wax paper so it just kind of covers the entire area of your poster board, of your foam core board, and you will just take and you'll just tape it down. You just go around all the way around the edges and tape it down. And this is what it'll look like on the back side when you're done. Okay, so we have our completed puzzle, and we've moved it all the way closer to the edge so it's easier to manage. And we're going to take our wax covered foam core board and put that directly on top. And then we're just going to take them and hold them tight together like they're sandwiched together, and just flip it. Okay, and then when you're done, you'll see the back side of the puzzle, and you'll want to make sure that the pieces are about 1/4 of an inch, about that on the inside, so you have a little bit of a lip on the outside. During this puzzle gluing application step, try to keep your puzzle centered in the middle of your foam core board and away from shifting as much as possible. So for this next step, we have our Mod Podge and we have our sponge brush. And we're going, oh, I think my brush is too big, but let's see here. There we go. So we're going to take and we're just going to gently put the Mod Podge. I have another brush. I think I'm going to pull that out and use that instead. It's smaller. It'll be better. Yeah. Let me pull that out. Here we go. This is better. Might take a little bit longer, but that's okay. You want to cover it really well. Next, what you want to do is you want to make sure that your puzzle, well, is centered. Well, it didn't do that for me, so I'm hoping I can still do this. So it's a little off skew a little bit, so I'm going to kind of make up for it. I know it's kind of tilted a little bit, so hoping I can get it to work like that. So then you press down. Okay, and then when you flip it over, it's off a little bit. So I'm going to try to scoot it if I can. Yeah, it kind of went off. Well, that was part of the reason why I chose to do the background the way I did. So then that way it was off any, that it wouldn't be an issue. So it went off just a little bit, but that's okay. The frame, the little lip of the frame will cover that. So just gonna let it dry. There we go. Just gonna let it dry and then insert it into our frame. And we'll be good to go. Now you have your frame and you've taken the glass out. This is the back side of the frame. And you're gonna take your puzzle that's been glued down and then you're going to insert it into the frame. Okay, and then you take some scissors and then you just push down those staples. And you don't have to push them all down. Just as long as it's secure. So then you can either take and put a bulldog clip on it, or you can take some picture framer components with a wire hanger and either hang it on the wall, or you can put it on a plate stand. So this is what it looks like when it's complete. So I'll show you what it looks like on a plate stand. As a sweet sentiment and to customize your newly created art puzzle, write a special note on the back side. Here is the frame puzzle sitting on a plate stand next to my original artwork. I hope you found this DIY Frame It art puzzle tutorial informative, and I hope you will visit my puzzle boutique. And please follow me at Melinda Tomasello Art on all the social media platforms, Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook. Be sure to tag me with all of your Melinda Tomasello Art puzzle pics and purchases. Thank you so much for joining me.